Jerusalem hosted for the first time an international jazz festival. Between June 19th and June 22nd, artists from the United States, Europe and South America came to Jerusalem despite the political tensions to play in the Holy City. Local musicians in cooperation with the Jerusalem Municipality, Jerusalem Foundation and the government are now trying to turn Jerusalem not just in the spiritual and political center of Israel, but also its cultural capital.
The idea started 1 year ago, actually, when we thought it's how nobody thought about it before, that in such an international city like Jerusalem, which is known to the whole world, there is no jazz festival, and this is how it started. And we succeeded to raise money from the Jerusalem Foundation, from the Jerusalem Municipality, and we went for it. And now you see the result, the last evening.
On the last day of the festival, Cuban-born drummer Ignacio Borrea and Cuban saxophone player David Sanchez played a mixture of fusion and Latin beats for the Jerusalem audience.
I love it. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people, and I really enjoy being here.
Cuban-born drummer Ignacio Borrea lives in the United States. He has played with various jazz and Latin bands. The first time he came to Israel was with jazz legend Dizzy Gillespie.
My first visit was in 1991 with Dizzy Gillespie and the United Nations Orchestra. So we came here and we played in a club in Tel Aviv. My second visit was in 2003. I went to the Eilat Jazz Festival with Gonzalo Rubalcaba. And this is my third time and first time with my band. So I'm coming back in August to Eilat Jazz Festival with Gonzalo Rubalcaba's trio.
You gave a great show tonight in Jerusalem, the first time the jazz festival. How do you feel about playing in Jerusalem, and how many times have you been in Israel?
Well, first of all, I feel great to be back here. You know, I say to be back because I've been here other 4 previous times. And every time had the same effect. You know, people are very welcoming. You know, a high level of hospitality, and there's very strong vibrations in general, and that's actually very inspiring.
Award-winning saxophone player from Cuba, David Sanchez, lives in the United States today. Like Borrea, he came for the first time to Israel with Dizzy Gillespie's United Nations Band in 1991.
So when we played in Israel, actually it was really great because we actually changed a little bit the repertoire, and Dizzy actually started playing some tunes that in regular basis he wouldn't play. You know, like more of his classics, more of his classics, bebop, and Con Alma, or some of the tunes that he never really, in the other ensemble, he never really played anymore. So that was fun. Actually, it was really great to be here with him.
Well, I love Israel. This is the second time that I came. The first time, like I said, was in Tel Aviv, and I was fortunate enough to come to Jerusalem when I was staying in Tel Aviv in November. And yesterday, the day before, I visited the old city and all. It's an amazing city, historic, and it gives you a great inspiration.
Piano player Robert Rodriguez is half Cuban and lives in New York. He was in Israel in November with salsa legend and conga jazz player Ray Barretto, shortly before Barretto suddenly passed away.
Ray Barretto passed away. Can you tell us a little bit of the time that you played with him?
Sure. Ray was a great band leader. He really knew how to put bands together and make them work. And throughout the time I played with him, it was a 2-year stint. Got to record with him, and he was very encouraging about bringing in original material. So he would let me write for the band and arrange, and we actually got to record one of my pieces, which is really, really nice. and it was a pleasure for me to work with him.
Igual, papi.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll see you at the jam. Okay, see you at the jam.
World-renowned congas player René Martinez from New York was also at the jazz festival where he jammed with local Israeli artists at the Yellow Submarines jam sessions. René Martinez is the son of legendary conga player Sabu Martinez, who played with Chano Pozzo in Dizzy Gillespie's big band in the 1930s and replaced Pozzo as chief percussionist in Gillespie's band after Pozzo's tragic death. Sabu and Barreto played many times together, and Barreto was a sideman on one of Sabu's records. René and Barreto met shortly before Barreto's death in Tel Aviv. René has been many times in Israel. The first time he came was Dr. Alban, Inner Circle Reggae Band, and Ace of Base in 1993.
How did it go? You had the feeling that a lot of people came. How did the people enjoy it, and who did you bring?
We have a great atmosphere, we have great reviews, the production works great. I mean, to bring all those artists and the flights and the arrangements and the procedure are very complicated, but it's working great. The atmosphere in the places is great, people are coming. It's not enough tickets yet, but I believe it's gonna be. We have a lot of hope, we believe in it. We try to build a concept which has a lot of variety, of a lot of genres and styles. Was very important for us to bring all jazz like Curtis Fuller and Louis Hayes, to bring Latin jazz like Ignacio Berroa and David Sanchez, and to bring some electronic jazz, Mette Erker, the Dutch guy, and of course to bring Israeli music, which is every night. And to make a party out of it. I mean, we have master classes every evening in the Yellow Submarine, which is free and open to the public. Late night at midnight we have jam sessions, which is also free and open to the public, which makes the thing really to be a party.
Next year in Jerusalem, that's the motto of the organizers of the Jazz Festival. Jazz fans and musicians, as well as the organizers, hope that this was just the beginning, and that the Jerusalem Jazz Festival will become a yearly event.